Hello, researchers, and I'm excited to take you through the AnswerThis library. And as you can see, when you get onto the library, it will look like this. There are a lot of buttons, but fear not, that just means that there's a lot of way to extrapolate more data from our research papers and take our research to the next level. Now, when we get into the library, we can do a multitude of things. The first I'm going to show you is that you can just simply change the citations of your papers by clicking on this little quotation mark. From here, we can select MLA, Chicago, or really whatever citation style that we need. Now, I'll just go with MLA, and just like that, all the citations have changed. Additionally, if we want to refine the citation, we can click this little button beside the citation, and it will refine it just like that. Additionally, if we want to copy the citation to our Control C or Command C if you're on Mac, then we can simply press this button as well. Next, we can actually change this little research section into a table view. Now, if we select the table view option, as you can see, we have our source on the left-hand side, a column of research gaps, which I extrapolated earlier in the middle, and on the right-hand side, we can see that we can add additional columns as well. Now, as you can see, there are a multitude of predefined things that we can extract from our papers, like research gaps, methodology, limitations, or if we want, we can actually put in a custom prompt for whatever we need to extract from these papers. Now, if I press methodology, we'll see that we get a new column with all the different methodology that these papers used. And for example, this paper here, we can scroll down and read the exact methodology they used in their research. Now, if we click off of this table view, we can next export the research papers in our library. To do this, we press this export button. We can export to CSV or a BibTeX, say if we wanted to, then insert it into something like Zotero or Mendeley. Next, as you can see, we only have 10 papers that are listed here. If we wanted it to show, say, 50 papers, we can click that, and as you can see, our 50 papers can now be seen. Next thing we can do is actually upload research papers. So if we select the upload option, we can go ahead, select PDFs of papers that we have saved on our computer. But if we want to, say, insert the entire Zotero or Mendeley library, we can simply press import and follow these instructions. So for Zotero, we go to File, Export Library, export it as a bib, and then we can drop that bib into here and start the import. The next thing that we can do within this library section is actually create a new project. So if we want to make a new library, fill it with new research papers for a different topic that we're researching, we can go ahead, create a new project. We can call this one chemistry. We can go ahead, we can select the domain. Funny enough, the chemistry is a domain as well. If we press create, we are then shown a new library where we can drag PDF files, or we can go to one of our recent searches and simply click a paper, save it to the library, and if we go back, as you can see, just like that, the paper has now been saved to our library. The next thing that we can do in this section is actually bibliometric analysis. So if we wanted to select, say, all the 50 papers that are in this page or all the papers that are in my library, I can go ahead, select all 1030 of them and press bibliometric analysis in order to show you the exact keywords that all the papers use, the top contributing authors, and the top papers in the space. And the final thing that we can do directly from the library itself is actually select papers that have this little PDF available beside it. We can select them and actually chat with them. And we can do this with a multitude of papers if we really wanted to. I can select these three and then press chat with PDF. If you want to figure out how to do that, we also do have videos exploring what is capable with chat with PDF. Thank you so much for watching this and learning how to use the AnswerThis library. Now, of course, we do have more videos on the AnswerThis YouTube channel where you can find more research tips and guides in order to advance your research.